The onset of the fall and winter months brings crisper air, seasonal holidays, and an overall festive spirit. Many go the whole year anticipating cozy moments such as these. However, others may dread this time of year because another one of its defining features: shorter, colder days with less sunlight. Individuals who are particularly affected during this time may have seasonal affective disorder, or SAD for short. Seasonal affective disorder, also known as seasonal mood disorder or winter depression, is characterized by foreseeable depressive episodes. The American Psychological Association characterizes these episodes as predictable because they occur at specific times of the year, like during the fall and winter months. As mentioned earlier, depressive episodes involve persistent and debilitating feelings of sadness. Though SAD can occur at other times of the year, the significant depressive episodes that denote the disorder typically manifest during fall and winter. SAD is often exacerbated when daylight savings time occurs in the fall. This time change can be jarring for many as the days become shorter and sunlight diminishes. Even the time change in the spring, which brings more daylight, can be a stressful time, particularly for individuals who have mental health diagnoses such as depression or anxiety. Seasonal affective disorder is most common for individuals living far from the equator and occurs more often in women. Unlike many other psychological disorders with somewhat unexplainable causes, seasonal affective disorder directly correlates with limited sunlight, typical of the later or earlier months of the year. The National Health Service asserts that lack of sunlight affects certain hormones like melatonin and serotonin and even vitamin D for people with SAD. Melatonin is responsible for sleep regulation, among other things, like responding to darkness and affecting one's circadian rhythm. Serotonin is pivotal for numerous mood, appetite, and performance processes. And also, low vitamin D levels can bring an increase in anxiety and depression symptoms. Therefore, it's easy to see how imbalances of these hormones could significantly affect one's daily functioning. Given that academic and career responsibilities persist throughout the year, and seasonal affective disorder affects around 5 and up to even 10% of the population, you'll likely encounter someone with a disorder in a professional environment. Unlike other psychological disorders, the timely emergence of SAD means there are proactive steps that teams can take to handle it. Many adjustments targeted toward countering seasonal affective disorder involve adjusting lighting exposure, artificially or naturally. One relatively easy change is encouraging individuals to spend time outside during their workday, like on their lunch break. If inclement weather doesn't allow such movement, individuals with SAD could try rearranging an existing office setting. Even still, many offices lack exposure to natural light, making employees in these settings particularly vulnerable to SAD symptoms. In these cases, teams should consider investing in artificial light sources. Light sources that mimic natural light can be helpful tools for those with seasonal affective disorder, as light therapy is considered an effective treatment for this disorder. Inexpensive and small light sources are available online or in your store, making them practical for one's office. By strategically placing the light on one's desk, an individual with seasonal affective disorder gains access to regular light exposure. The effects, however, are priceless, as light therapy may increase concentration and attention. While you may not be able to stop the weather changes that bring about seasonal affective disorder, there are ways you can work to improve the symptoms of SAD, such as talking with your doctor about increasing your vitamin D level, exercising, particularly if you can go outside, light therapy. A mental health care professional may also suggest medication, or cognitive behavior therapy. Cognitive behavior therapy consists of shifting your mindset to a more positive one. For instance, instead of saying, "I hate cold gray weather," you could rephrase your feelings and say, "I prefer warm, sunny weather." This type of therapy has shown to have lasting effects after the period of seasonal affective disorder, even showing beneficial effects for the next year. Through subtle changes in workplace environments and mindsets, teams can help each other thrive all year long.